Hello guys, welcome back to awsaddda. I'm Yogesh, today going to tell you about AWS S3 service. In this tutorial, I'm gonna tell you about S3 bucket features, how to create bucket and then enable versioning and use it. In last, we will see how to add permissions using ACL and bucket policy. So guys, before starting, you have to know there is two types of storage. First one is block-based storage, which is used for OS installation. Second one is object-based storage, which is used for file storage. So today we will discuss about second one, that is object-based storage. So S3 is a object-based storage and used for backup and recovery purpose. For example, Google Drive, Dropbox, and OneDrive. These all are the example of object-based storage. Guys, if you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe my channel. Now let's start with AWS S3 bucket features. So first one is versioning. There is total 10 points, 10 features of AWS S3 bucket. So we will discuss one by one. First one is versioning. If we enable the versioning, we can find our all deleted files in versioning, and it will show the latest uploaded file in normal mode. Second one is server access logging. By enabling this service or this feature, we can get logs about who all are accessed our server. Third one is static website host. This is the cheapest way to host a static website, and we will do a practical on this, and I will show you how to host a static website using S3 in a separate video. Fourth one is encryption. You all are aware about encryption. So S3 provides the facility to use both type encryption, that is AES, Amazon encryption, and KMS, key management system. AES provided by the Amazon itself. So you can use AES or KMS. Fifth point is transfer acceleration. It is a new service. It is mainly used to reduce the latency, but it increases the cost. So sixth one is event notification. You can enable this service to get know if some data deleted or added in your bucket. You will get a notification when someone delete or added the data in your bucket. Seventh one is the permission. So you can make public or set the bucket permission for other IAM users by using seventh point, that is permission. Eighth is lifecycle rules for bucket. By using this service, you can move your very less accessing data to cheap storage such as archive or Glacier. I will tell you about the type of storage, that is 10th point. So by using this feature, you also can set the expire age of your data. That would help you in cost saving. Ninth point is cross-region replication. If your bucket is in one region, then you can replicate your bucket with another region bucket also. So 10th is storage class. This is very important point. There is 4 type of storage. First one is standard. Second one is RRS, that is reduced redundancy. Third one is infrequent access. Fourth is Glacier. So in standard, if you want to use all the features and there is no issue with cost and you want to low latency, then you can go with standard. Standard storage provides you the 3 copy of data in different availability zone. If your one availability zone goes down, you can get data from another one. Second one is RRS. If your data is not critical, then you can go with RRS. It also provides the low latency and it decreases the cost, but it provides the single copy of data in single availability zone. So if your data is easily reproducible, then you can go with RRS. Third one is infrequent access. Infrequent access of data. If your data is infrequently accessible, for example, you are accessing your data once in a 30 days, then you can go with infrequent access. It will help you to decrease the cost and it is also fastly accessible. Fourth one is Glacier. Glacier is the cheapest type of storage and it is mainly used for data archive, but it may take several hours to access your first byte of data. So now come on the AWS page and select S3. Before this, I also will discuss with you the use case of the AWS S3. So guys, you can use it for backup and recovery purpose, data archiving, big data analytics, and hybrid cloud storage. Hybrid cloud storage means um, you want to you are more using data on your own premises and less using data in on cloud. Then you can also use S3. It also provides the hybrid cloud storage. So guys, I already created one bucket with the name of Yogesh A. And if you want to create another one, then simply click on create bucket. This is the home page. So in this page you can see create bucket. By clicking here you can create your bucket, empty the bucket, delete the bucket, and this is showing the number of buckets. So we have only one bucket with one region. So this is showing region. So simply click on create bucket. Your bucket name must be unique. If you are giving the name with the name already created a bucket by someone else, so it will not be acceptable. So you have to give a unique name. For example, if I'm trying to giving AWS name and try to create, it will not be accepted because bucket name is already exist by someone else. So we have to give a different name. So you can give it a name Yogesh B, and from here you can select the region. So Mumbai is okay, and by clicking here you can copy the settings from your existing bucket. So simply click here and it will show your already created buckets. So we have only one bucket, so simply click here to copy the settings of this bucket. So I'm not using this. Simply click on create. Or you can configure the options, set permissions, reviews by clicking next. You can enable the versioning, server access logging. I already have discussed all about the points that you can use. So I simply can create this bucket, and after creating, I will show you how you can enable or disable the features that I already have discussed with you. So simply click on this, go on properties, and by clicking here you can enable the versioning, server access logging, you can host a static website, enable disable default encryption, object level logging. By clicking on permission you can provide the permissions to another users, another AWS accounts users, or another IAM users. Access control list. Access control list ACL is an access policy option to grant the basic read-write permissions to other AWS accounts. You can check here bucket policy course. So simply if you wanna add another account, so click on add account and give the email ID, or enter here the email ID, and you can give the uh, permissions that you want to provide that user. Write, read, write bucket permissions, read bucket permission, write objects, list objects, everything you can do. So this all about the basic idea about S3. What is S3? And in next class we will do the static website hosting. So guys, you might have the question in your mind, that is, what is the object size limit in S3? So guys, there is object size could be up to 5 TB, and there is no limit of number of objects you can put in bucket. Bucket will have an endpoint URL, and same is the case with every object. So guys, these are the features of S3 buckets I already discussed with you, and by clicking on upload you can upload a file from your local machine, add files, and you can upload any file like this. You can add more file, and you can upload it. So this is very simple. So this was the basic idea about S3. In next class we will see how we can host a static website on S3. So thanks for watching. Bye guys.